What's good, YouTube? Still looking kind of rough and kind of got up. It's 10 o'clock here. Um, just wanted to make this video to talk about this whole Nipsey Hussle situation. Like, man, it's sad to see him gone, and it's sad to see that he was gone the way that he's been taken away from us, his wife, his family, his peers, his people that he was doing. Like, all that. But I just want to say one thing: we got to stop feeding into what these media outlets are putting out. Like every story, everything that they're putting out, even about this situation or any other thing, it's not all true. Like when he first got killed, a lot of people was going off the basis of, oh, he was killed by the government because of the documentary that he was going to release. Not true. He was not killed by no government. He was not killed by no uh, nobody else. He was killed by someone that didn't like what he said to them because he got called a snitch in front of a group of people, and he came back for revenge. And that was said by his own friend that was there in the situation. That basically Nipsey was killed because he called another man a snitch. And it wasn't even in a disrespectful way from what the friend had said. It wasn't in a disrespectful way. It wasn't that, none of that. He just told him, like, yeah, you know what I do. You know what you know from, man. You know, you can get away from here with this snitching stuff. And that's all he said. And the dude that if you have not seen the videos of TMZ releasing the guy coming from the alleyway and walking up on Nipsey's friend and them and shooting both of them, like, a lot of people don't know, Nipsey's store has a lot of cameras in front of it. That whole mall has a lot of cameras in it. That whole strip has a lot of cameras on it. So, like, this guy basically is showing, like, he didn't care. He was already upset because Nipsey had called him a snitch, and, he felt some type of way. So the way that he even did it, like I said, man, putting 6 shots inside of somebody's body and then put one to the dome, you're basically making sure this man is dead so he could never do what he was doing. And a lot of people want to, it hurts. It's really hurts us. Like, my generation, it really hurts us more because he was somebody that a lot of the young kids that grew up in the hood, that grew up in that type of mentality, that grew up in that lifestyle, can look up to and be like, man, look, I can grow up and make it one day. Because that man didn't just preach about, clothes, I can't speak, clothes, cars, and money and all that. That man was actually out here preaching like, yo, you got to go out here and invest and spend your money on stuff that's going to make us better, not stuff that's going to make anybody else better. Make sure that you put your money into something that you can grow it into so you can come back and have investments, and then after that, if you have people that you want to put on, I mean, look what he was doing. If you not watch this man's documentary that was released out and all that about the life story of like that store and what he's done, man, it's because, a lot of people don't understand, like, man, he was giving felons jobs, he was giving people off the streets jobs, and he did a lot of good within the community, within the black community and within his own community. Excuse me. So, when I say that he was taken away from us for nothing, it really was over nothing. Like, and it's sad that, Lauren London now has to lose her partner, her person that has grown within her person that has, they built a family together, they have a kid together. Now that kid that's not have his father anymore. The kid has to understand, like, when he gets older, he's gonna ask questions and she has to, talk about that. But this situation is just messed up all over the world. But I do see a lot of, people speaking out, sending positive vibes and things like that. And like, I don't want people to be like, take this for granted and we only look at it for the little time it is, man. I hope it opens up a lot of our eyes, and I hope it just lets us know that what we got to do within our own community. We got to start teaching. We got to start coming together. We all preach about buying back, the block and buying back, the within our own community. But we got to do this. We got to constantly keep doing this, and I hope it doesn't change, and I hope it doesn't make people look at the situation wrong. Yes, it is messed up. And it's always going to be those people in the world. There's always going to be those people within the message. When you're out here doing these things, there's always going to be someone that doesn't want to come in and doesn't want to be in it. But then at the end of the day, we have to learn to either eliminate or either move on and keep it going. Because at the end of the day, man, it shouldn't be rest in peace, man. It should be rest in love, because this man was love. This man was here for a reason. He was out here doing what he wanted to do, and he was so young. Like 33 is so young, man. He's only 6 years older than what I am. I'm 24, man, and I look at it and I just was like, man, it hits home because, it's not because it's a celebrity and I love his music. It's because of, you know, man, there's so many of us that we see constantly. We constantly keep seeing it on the news. We constantly keep seeing it every day that people are just being taken away for nothing. Like, you know, and I appreciate the people that are coming together and trying to do things for within the communities, and I appreciate people that are trying to do things to make our communities better. I appreciate things that, you know, people are taking out the time and doing what they have to do. But I also just gotta look back at it and like, yo, as black people, we gotta stop worrying about it. We gotta stop hating each other. We gotta stop downplaying the next black man when we see him coming up, instead of asking him like, yo, man, how you get where you are? Man, can you let me pick your brain and see where you are and see if I can get to where you are. Man, can we grow together? Can you show me, instead of just thinking that, man, he's a sellout. Oh man, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. Like, nah, man. Y'all so quick to throw out titles against people that are making something better of themselves, and that's not even what it is. It's because they're making better. And then if they decide to come back and give back to the community and give back to what they're supposed to do, then that's what they're going to do. But we can't keep sitting up here and saying like, yo, we got to keep downplaying each other and we keep digging at each other when we see the next person coming up. Like, we all so quick to glorify these rappers out here that ain't doing what they supposed to do. Yes, I listen to the music too. Like, I'm not gonna stun. I listen to the music just as much as the next person. But I'm just saying, we gotta glorify the people that are doing right. We gotta glorify the people that want to put back into the community. We gotta uprise our community. We gotta upbring our stuff, bro. We see what the world is going towards us. You see how they look at us. They don't want us to win. They designing us to fail at the end of the day. So we gotta make sure that we can keep it going and keep pushing and make sure we push past that failure, because at the end of the day, that's the only way we're going to make and the only way we're going to break through is to do it. And there's other platforms that are doing it. There's other people that are doing it. And it's just like, I salute those platforms. I salute those people that are out here doing it. And I just, like I said, man, words can't put into it. When I first seen the news, I really thought it was a joke. I really thought somebody was playing around and was like, yeah, man, Nipsey uh, was shot. But man, when I read it and I had to sit down and I just kind of looked back at it, man, I kind of, like, I ain't even gonna lie, it hurt. It hurt like he was, like, I knew him personally, but it's just because I can say, yo, I know that his music and through his stuff, like, I could see his growth. I could see his different things. Even people want to throw out there where he was a Crip. Man, okay, dude did what he did. People don't understand that lifestyle, Barry. You can grow from within that lifestyle, out of that gang culture and all of that. Man, the man was doing what he was supposed to do. You see that his brother was running the shops. You see that his people was running business. Like, come on, man, y'all need to look into what this man was doing within the community before you just go out here and be like, oh, well, he gang banged. Or, oh, he out here. Yeah, he had some troubles before. Yes, we seen the video of him uh, getting into a physical altercation. Like, we see all that stuff, but what celebrity hasn't? What person hasn't? People have these moments, and then we always want to, when people try to put good on them, people want to bring them back up, but it's also very, what about these good moments? What about the moment he's sitting out here, helping out the next man to make sure that he can get a job, to make sure he can stay out of jail, to make sure he can stay off the streets, type of stuff? Where is that at when we hear that? Like, that's what I want to know, man. But people don't want to put that out there. People don't want to put that against the stuff that's going on. And I just wanted to speak about it. And like I said, man, It gives me a platform to speak on it, and this gives me something to do about it. But it's just like we gotta constantly stop putting down the next man. Like I'm so tired of hearing it. I'm so tired of not seeing it. Us uplift ourselves, uplift our own. But we have the mindsets to do it. If we was to do it in our own communities, and we was to do it just as better, bro, you know how many people would be scared? I'm not even gonna say scared, but you know how smart we would be as a community across the world to understand, like, yo, we can make it, we can do it. But we gotta push it. We gotta do that, man. It's not gonna be handed to us. Ain't nobody that's going up here and give it to us. Like, you know, we gonna have to fight for us. We gonna have to grind for it, man. And it's just, I really, really hope at the end of the day, like, people don't take this video the wrong way. Don't nobody be like, oh man, you just trying to get views. Like, no, man, this is me speaking about it. This is what's on my mind, and this is just how I feel. And like, I have to say this because I have to get it off my chest. But at the end of the day, more videos are coming up. I know I haven't been posting that much, man. I've just been busy with life. But I hope you have a good day and a good thing, man. Peace.